Hey, treasure fans, your pal Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement. And this is for October, November 5th, 2019. So those of you that are new to my channel, I do this video every week. Every Monday I post this video. And what I talk about in this video is usually what's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD the current week, and then what's coming out next week, and anything that was majorly announced over the course of the last week. And at the very end, I kind of show you the new releases I picked up from last week, which wasn't much. It wasn't a big week last week. Yeah, so with that, let's get started. So the 5th of November, we are officially in November. This is the month of giving, as they say. So, what do we got coming out this week? It's kind of a big week, a couple bigger titles and some littler titles, but what we got this week is obviously the biggest one is Hobbs and Shaw, part of the Fast and Furious franchise. That is coming out tomorrow. Really good movie. I did see it. I really did like it, so I'm kind of stoked it's coming out tomorrow. It's coming out on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and there's a Best Buy Steelbook, and there is a Digibook by, a book with it at Target exclusive. You should be able to find this anywhere tomorrow. It's a major release. Shouldn't be a problem. Next is another movie that I was really looking forward to the theaters. I missed it, and I'm so stoked. I'm buying this tomorrow for sure, and that is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That is officially coming out tomorrow on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, and Best Buy does have an exclusive Steelbook for that, which looks pretty neat. If you stay to the end of the video, there is a picture of the end of the video so you can see what the Steelbook looks like. I'm really looking forward to do that. I kind of wish it would have come out last week so I could have watched it on Halloween, but hey. Let's see. Also tomorrow we have Universal Soldier 4K coming out. That is the Jean-Claude Van Damme with Dolph Lundgren classic. And then also Galaxy Quest Steelbook come out tomorrow. It was released by Best Buy a couple months ago. This is officially releasing to everybody now. And I'm actually have that on order. My wife got it for me a few months ago from FYE, so I should be getting that soon. Also tomorrow we have The Kitchen coming out. That's the movie with, yeah, sure. I just forgot their names, but, oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but it's The Kitchen. It was out a couple months ago. I don't think it did very well in theaters. But that does come out. It's only on Blu-ray and DVD. There's no 4K. There's nothing for it. Also tomorrow we have The Art of Racing in the Rain coming out tomorrow. Both these should be, both The Kitchen and this, I know for a fact, are at Best Buy tomorrow. It's out in their ad. As for Target, not too sure. Target's kind of a hit or miss lately. Walmart should have these as well. Let's see. Also tomorrow, Yellowstone Season 2, the Kevin Costner show, is going to be out tomorrow. Good Omens Season 1, which I hear really good things about, comes out tomorrow, and that's going to be on Blu-ray and DVD. Well, Yellowstone will be Blu-ray and DVD as well. And those you'll be able to find those at Target. Not Target, but Best Buy and probably Walmart for sure. Walmart will only have the DVDs; they will not have the Blu-rays. And then as for Target, not really sure. Let's see here. We have a movie called Ophelia coming out tomorrow on Blu-ray and DVD. Schindler's List 4K Steelbook comes out tomorrow, finally. I've been holding off for the Steelbook version. I knew there was one coming out because they released Schindler's List in 4K a couple months ago, but I had a sneaking suspicion that they were going to release a Steelbook for it, and sure enough, tomorrow, Best Buy's got one. So there we go. And then the last movie coming out tomorrow is Undercover Brother 2. Have no idea about that movie whatsoever. It's a direct-to-video release. It didn't play theatrically, so take it for what it is. But that is it for coming out tomorrow. Now let's talk about next week. Next week for me is a pretty big week, but a lot of people are going to be like, not much. But why it's a big week for me is because Star Trek Discovery Season 2 comes out next week. And Best Buy is, again, having an exclusive Steelbook with it. So really excited about that. Also, the movie Good Boys comes out next week, which I did see the movie and I really liked it. And that will be out next week. It's only Blu-ray and DVD on that. There is no 4K for it. Also, Shout Factory is releasing next week a movie called Road Games. And then we have next week Big Bang Theory, the final season coming out next week, which I would hold off on getting that if you're a fan of that one. Every Black Friday, those are out there for like $10. So I have a funny feeling that will be the same way. Then also Angry Birds 2 comes out next week on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K. Shout Factory is releasing The Nutty Professor 1 and 2 in a 2-disc set, and it's the Eddie Murphy Nutty Professor 1 and 2. I have always been a big fan of those movies, so looking forward to that. Shout Factory is also releasing Popstar on Steelbook and Heathers in Steelbook next week. So very interesting there. Again, those you'll probably have to get off of either Amazon or the Shout Factory website. And then also next week is 47 Meters Down Uncaged. It's the sequel to 47 Meters Down that came out, I want to say, 2 years ago? Looks kind of interesting. Although I've seen a preview for it. I do want to see it, but they're not. I don't know why they call it 47 meters down this time when they're stuck in some underwater caverns. I guess the uncaged is because they're not in a cage. And then the last movie coming out next week is The Peanut Butter Falcon. I have no idea. Interesting movie. Well, interesting title for a movie though. Peanut Butter Falcon. But hey. So first I want to say, leave me some comments if you know about any of these movies coming out. If you've seen any of them, let me know what your thoughts are on any of them. Now, let's talk. Oh, you know what? I forgot one more thing. Tomorrow. I did forget about this for tomorrow. I'm sorry. Disney's releasing more of their animated features in 4K tomorrow. So we have Tangled, Moana, Princess and the Frog, Big Hero 6, and Zootopia. They're all coming out in 4K tomorrow. Best Buy is also going to have an exclusive 4K Steelbook for each one of those. Be careful, though. There's a $35 Steelbook. So unless you're really in love with that movie, I'm not sure if you want to go with the $35 Steelbook. And then the 4Ks themselves are going to be $30. So be looking for those. I have a sneaking suspicion that Disney is shoved out this year a ton of their animated movies into 4K. None of the classics. None of the big classics. I mean, a few of them came out, but it's mostly more of the stuff that's made in the last 10, 15 years. So I have a funny feeling there's going to be some not Best Buy, but Black Friday deals on those things, because every time I walk into a Best Buy or every time I walk into a Target or a Walmart, they've got tons of these movies sitting all over the place. So there's got to be something else there. But the problem is typically Disney titles don't go down very much. It's very rare. Like, Disney has such a high price point on their movies, they very rarely go down. And then they're usually not their mainstream movies. It's usually the sequel to that movie or a movie that didn't do that well in theaters. But usually their animated movies, they never go down. Like, I mean, the first wave of these Steelbooks that came out earlier this year, those are still selling for $35. It's like, you gonna put them on sale sometime soon? So I completely understand. I know a lot of collectors out there, and I completely get it. If you want to go for it and get all the rest of the movies in 4K, more power to you, because I do stuff like I have umpteen copies of certain movies, stuff like that, if it comes out the new cover. So I totally get that. I just think it's kind of shafted of Disney to be charging such a high premium price for a movie that's already been out for a long time and they've made their money back on it. These things should be $20, honestly. Let's be honest. There's not much remastering in 4K you have to do to an animated movie. First off, and honestly, 4K all it does is enhance the colors of an animated movie. It's not really, there's no picture to enhance, just the color. So it just seems like they're really charging a lot. When the 4K is $20, the re-released Blu-ray should be $10. You know, a lot of other studios do that, where if they re-release some movie in 4K, that's never been 4K before. Case in point, let's look at Universal Soldier coming out this week. I think it's going to be like $15, $16. Okay, completely understand. You know, but that's a lot better price. And then usually about 3 or 4 months later, it'll go down to like 10. You know, boom, good price. But this stuff never goes down. It's pretty amazing how Disney runs their stuff. So, with all that being said, sorry, I'm off the soapbox now. So, with that being said, let's talk about what what was announced. So, I did tell you guys this last week that It Chapter 2 is coming out the 10th of December. I just want to make sure I reiterate that again. There's a special Steelbook coming out for that one. But also what was announced this week is first Angel Has Fallen, which is the 3rd movie in the Gerard Butler series. You know, Olympus Has Fallen, you know. That's coming out on the 16th of December, so that's pretty cool. Also, Vinegar Syndrome is releasing the Angel Collection on the 28th of this month. Angel Collection is, I remember seeing them as a kid. They're basically a woman done wrong, almost kind of like, it's like a revenge film for a woman who got treated badly, so she goes back. I don't want to ruin it for you, so I don't want to say too much about it. But I remember really enjoying them a long time ago. So they're coming, it's a 2-pack coming out later this month. And then Shout Factory is releasing, this is what I was really excited about. I've been waiting for this to come on Blu-ray. Shout Factory is releasing April Fool's Day on Blu-ray. Coming out sometime in 2020, so they're working on it now. I really like that movie. That movie, I remember when I saw it when I was a kid, the ending hit, and I was like, oh, haven't seen that before. So really looking forward to that. That's going to be really awesome. I'm glad to see that. To finally get that movie in Blu-ray is really cool. But you know Shout Factory does some really cool stuff, so it's going to be a cool disc. Then also, I mentioned this before, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has been announced for the 10th. I was right. The 10th of December. Now, there's some cool features this one. There's a really neat Steelbook by Best Buy coming out, but there's also another version of the movie. It's like $50, but it opens up into this, it opens up into 3. So you got 3 sections. One of the sections is actually going to be a 45 record of a couple songs from the movie, which I thought was really cool. And then it has a bunch of extra stuff in there. I think it's lobby car stuff like that. And then they have a couple different versions of the disc on the side there. But it's a really neat packaging they have for it. I thought that was really neat, the whole 45 record, you know. And so that comes at the 10th. And then we also have, I was shocked when I read this week, Beverly Hills Cop, the trilogy. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 3 of them in a box set coming out the 14th of January, which is awesome because the first one's been available on Blu-ray for a while, but 2 and 3, not in the States, only overseas has it been available on Blu-ray. So finally, they're going to have all 3 movies, even though the third one is not the best of the series. But it's cool to finally get these movies on Blu-ray in a really neat box set. I can finally get rid of the dang Beverly Hills box set that I've got with the DVDs that I've had forever. I can finally get rid of that thing and get them on Blu-ray. Then the last one that was announced this week was, and this was really funny because I just saw this in theaters. I just did a review for it not too long ago. Rambo Last Blood is coming out on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K. That'll be out the 17th, or the 16th, or 17th, yes, which is awesome. I'm completely taken about, not the 17th, it's got to be the 17th. It's got, well, maybe it is. So I wrote down. So I only say that because the 14th is a Tuesday, so it'll be a couple days later, but we're really close to Christmas, and they will do this. Sometimes they'll throw it around and release the last minute just to kind of get that last little, you know, stocking stuffer. So, but that's it. That's what's coming out for this week, next week, and what was announced. Let me show you what I picked up last week. Now, I had gotten the Wizard of Oz Steelbook early, so I showed you guys that last week, but I finally, although it took me a whole week to get it, I finally did get It's a Wonderful Life in 4K. It was one of my favorite Christmas movies. I just could not pass this up. I had to get it. I love this movie. It's 4K, digital copy, the whole 9 yards. Apparently there's some new special features on here. There's a new documentary called Restoring a Beloved Classic in 4K. Has which is, I don't know if there's ever on any of the versions. I don't know the version I have now doesn't have this on there. It says original cast party home movies. That gotta be kind of neat to see some cast home movies from this during the filming. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm really stoked to see this. I know it's going to look amazing. I've already read a couple of reviews that said how good it looks, so I picked that up. And the other one I got, I was like, oh, I was so stoked to get this. And I really want to get this, was the Blob. It's the Shout Factory version of Blob. This is the 80s version. Totally stoked. Really cool. It's got the 2 covers, this cover and that cover. I love this movie a lot. I'm so stoked to finally have it. So the Blob, really cool. I mean, just look at the features in the back. All those features, man. That's just awesome. And the last one I got, this one actually came out a couple weeks ago, but I finally picked it up because I didn't realize it was the whole series until I did a little bit of research on it, and that is Ultraman. It's a Steelbook, too. I didn't realize this was the whole Ultraman series, but when I was a kid, oh my gosh, I loved when this show was on. I was totally into Ultraman. I thought it was really cool. I had a couple action figures. Like I said, I didn't realize, I thought this was just a few episodes, but I did my research. This is the entire series of Ultraman. So it comes in a really cool Steelbook packaging, and then it has one of those really cool covers. You pull it off, and it's kind of got the artwork still on the cover. And then it does come with the actual booklet, too. It has a breakdown of all the episodes of the series. And it even has, like, so it shows you, like, here's the episodes of the series and everything going on. And in the back of the booklet, it's got, like a monster breakdown. Or is this the monster breakdown? It's the ship. No, this is the equipment breakdown, the base breakdown. And then the page before that has the character backgrounds. And then after that, it's got the episode guide with all the monsters. And then actually before that, it even has a monster breakdown about the monsters and their, like, almost like their stats for, like, you know, if it's boxing or something like that. So I thought that was really cool. I was really stoked to get that. That was a little action feature. Mill Creek of all things. I was quite surprised when you open my only thing that I'm kind of bummed about is they stack the discs. So there's 3 discs on each side. Otherwise, though, really cool Steelbook packaging. It looks really cool. Like I said, I've always been a big fan. I don't know why. When I was a kid, I was really into a lot of Japanese, like, TV shows. But not like, you know, the stuff that's out now. I was really into Ultraman and Godzilla and that kind of stuff. Mothra, the big monsters and this stuff. I was really into that when I was a kid. So it's really cool to see a lot of this stuff come back out. Case in point, I would love to get, I really would love to get the Criterion Godzilla collection that came out, the movie era collection. I would absolutely love to have that because those movies are great. I don't have all those movies. So hopefully someday, maybe Christmas, I don't know. But really cool things. It was only 24 bucks too, which is really cool. And I had a $5 certificate, so it was 20. So really stoked to have that. But that's it. I didn't pick up anything else. There wasn't much that came out this week. No, don't get me wrong. I got a video coming out later this week with some pickups, because I've got pickups in the last month and a half I haven't shown you. So I have a large video coming out later this week, excuse me, with all that stuff on there. But yeah, that's it for this week. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you thought about what's coming out, my purchases. Let's get the conversation going. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos by me, Big D. Click the little bell. I don't know if I want to put up new videos. Man, it's been a long day. So what I typically do is I usually put up 2 to 3 videos a week. Sometimes I forget to post one like I did last week, and I'm so sorry about that. I did not post my Zombieland review. That will be up soon. But the week kind of got away from me. Oddly enough, I had jury duty all week last week, so I was out at the courthouse all week long on a trial, which I ended up being the foreman for. Go figure. So, I kind of got backlogged last week, so I'm gonna play catch up this week, so I do apologize for that. But thank you guys all for watching. You guys rock. Please share this video out there. Really appreciate it. I got a couple new subscribers this week. Welcome aboard. Everybody rocks, but at the same time, everybody take care out there. Crazy world. We live in crazy times, but everybody stay strong. Remember, movies rule. You guys are all awesome. I hope you guys all have a great evening or great day whenever you watch this video. Everybody take care. Always keep hunting, because you never know what you're going to find. You're going to see what I found a couple days from now. And as always, live long and prosper. Bye.